6:48. Let's go ahead and switch gears and see what's happening outside. Here's a live look right now in PB. There are a lot of people in the water right now. I mean, majority of them probably have wetsuits on, but still, I mean, they're brave out there. 68 degrees is what we're currently at in the PB area. Tonight's sunset around the 6:30 p.m. hour. We're about an hour or so until that sun gets fully set there. If you were curious as far as the water temperatures, what they were, here they are, 72 degrees right now in Oceanside. A little more south, we're a little cooler in the mid to upper 60s from La Jolla all the way down to IB. Temperatures on land, meanwhile, a lot of us are remaining pretty mild. This afternoon, most areas were hovering in the low 70s along our beaches, and it looks like areas have cooled down from the 70s. 68 already in Del Mar. 69 right now in La Jolla, and a lot of those inland valleys topped out in the 80s, and we're finally cooling down to the 70s, and we'll continue to cool, especially for those inland valleys. We're talking about 60s overnight. In comparison to the same time yesterday, most areas are trending a couple of degrees warmer, a little warmer in areas like Oceanside, where we're seeing about a 4-degree jump in temperatures. As I mentioned, will remain pretty mild along the beaches, mid to upper 60s. Again, those clouds will build back in, and that'll keep things nice and mild. Inland areas, different story. Will be a little cooler in the low 60s by tomorrow morning. And again, most areas west of the mountains will wake up to partly cloudy skies because of that marine layer. High pressure will continue to settle and expand over the west coast, and that will provide dry and warm air for the next several days. Coastal areas, again, will wake up to some patchy morning fog tomorrow. If you're headed to the game versus the Giants at 1:10, it is going to be a very nice afternoon. Most areas are going to be in the low 70s along the coastal communities, including the gas lamp. So again, if you're like me and you get cool really quick, you may want to bring a light sweater, but for the most part, we're going to be pretty pleasant in the 70s. Overnight lows tomorrow night will be in the mid to upper 60s. Not a ton of change. It looks like we do jump a couple of degrees Friday and Saturday, but again, we'll only be about 5 to 10 degrees above seasonal. We won't break any records by any means. Tomorrow, it will be a cloudy start in the mid 80s, and most areas will clear out. I'd say by the 11 a.m. hour, we could have some partly cloudy skies, but for the most part, we'll warm up pretty quickly. A lot of our highs are going to be in the 80s, close to 90 degrees in the Ramona area. Most areas will trend anywhere from 5, close to 10 degrees above average, and we'll pretty much stay in that pattern for the next several days. The heat peaks Friday and Saturday, those will be the warmest days of our 7-day outlook, and then we'll drop a few degrees latter part of the weekend. So again, most areas are going to feel seasonal, and again, we're not looking forward to any record-breaking temperatures by any means. 80s for tomorrow afternoon in our mountain areas. Things will stay dry, but notice how the 7-day chance of rain really jumps looking ahead to Sunday. We have close to 40-50% chance. That'll mainly impact the mountain areas, but again, I'm not ruling out the chance for some of those showers to move a little west, impacting the inland valleys. And then it looks like we dry out about Tuesday. By middle of next week, most areas will be dry. Desert highs tomorrow will be in the low 100s, and it looks like we actually cool down a few degrees this weekend. We'll be in the low 90s by Sunday, and then we'll jump back to the upper 90s, low 100s by next Tuesday.
Wow.
So really pleasant conditions ahead. Can't complain.
No, we really can't. Thanks, Vanessa. All right, let's go ahead and get it.